This is Jeffrey, and Jeffrey just had a breakup, and so now he's trying to move on. My name's Kuji, and I hope this video will help you in your path. Okay, so how do you move on? Okay, so I want you to understand that the videos that I make are advices that I would give people in those situations. I'm not all knowing. These are just my advices, and again, I hope that they will help you on your path. Okay, so the problem with moving on is that people don't understand how to move on. People think moving on is synonymous to forgetting them. But the thing is, you can't forget them, and that's why you haven't been able to. People who are trying to move on but struggling to move on aren't able to move on because they're trying to forget them, but you can't forget them, and that's why you can't forget them because you're not supposed to forget them. That person is a memory grafted into your mind. They are part of your life. They are part of you. To lose and forget them is to forget yourself. And when you think about it, forgetting yourself is quite hard. Notice now why forgetting them is hard. Sometimes the best way to escape something is to embrace it. You must embrace that painful experience that you had with them. Embrace it. Feel the pain and feel all your emotions, but notice your emotions are visitors. They're like visitors, and just like a visitor, let your emotions come in and let them stay, and when they are ready to leave, let them go. Your feelings are valid. You should face them and accept them. It hurting is not a bad thing. It's only a bad thing because you think it's a bad thing. It hurting just means that you had a great connection with them, but it ended. You don't need to remember them in a bad way. Right now, all you have them as in your memory is a bad ending, but you can change that into a beautiful experience with a bad ending. Notice how that's a bit different? Don't be sad that it's over. Be happy that it happened. And allow yourself to feel all the emotions, because at the end of the day, you can't heal from what you're hiding. You can only heal from what you reveal. So if you want to move on, detach yourself from this idea that you need to forget them. You don't need to forget them, and you don't have to, and you most likely can't. And then forgive them. I don't know what reason or why they left you, and perhaps it doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, you need to forgive them, not because they deserve it, but because you deserve peace. Oftentimes we don't want to forgive others because we understand that to forgive others is to give them mercy, and because they've hurt us, we don't think that they deserve that, and perhaps they don't. And that's a part of forgiveness. Forgiveness isn't giving what is deserved. Forgiveness is giving what is undeserved. To forgive is to give what is undeserved. Love, mercy. You're giving it to that person, even though they don't deserve it. You're giving it. Why? Because you deserve peace. So forgiveness isn't just for them, it's also for you. And that's what people don't understand. And after you've forgiven them, and that may take time, oftentimes your mind will try to remind you of them and will try to make you hate them all over again. And that's where you need to be a gentle friend that reminds your mind, to forgive them all over again. Because forgiveness isn't just a one-time thing. Oftentimes it's something that you need to do all over again. Your mind will try to make you hate them, and you need to try to be there to embrace your mind and allow it to let it go, and to remind your mind that you are forgiving them all over again because you deserve peace. Forgive them and then forgive yourself, because it wasn't your fault. I mean, maybe it was, and even if it was, forgive yourself. And if it wasn't, I mean, if it was, forgive yourself because it was your fault. If it wasn't, forgive yourself because it wasn't your fault. And I think that would essentially be it. Embrace the experience. Let it be a part of your life. Face it, feel it, then you can move on because you can only heal from what you reveal. And that's the video in a nutshell. I hope this video helped you in your path. Stay tuned for more, and yeah, feel free to sub and like if you want to.